Simulate 5-1, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation and a relatively different airline to the channel, which I believe I'm actually yet to cover. Due to the popularity of my Fleet of series, I thought it was about time we take a look at carriers that no longer fly, and what better airline to start with than Pan Am. Pan Am, or Pan American World Airways, was launched on the 19th of October 1927, but was actually founded months prior to the commencement of operations. Headquartered in the United States, Pan Am quickly won the hearts of many travellers and aviation enthusiasts before ceasing operations in 1991, well before I was born. Over the almost 20 years of flying, Pan Am managed to fly a number of exciting aircraft that either no longer fly today or fly in a completely different capacity. We'll focus first on their fleet shortly before they ceased operations, and then at the end of the video go over some of their historic aircraft. Pan Am flew a good variety of types. We'll begin though with Airbus and the A300B4, a type which would later help spur on aircraft like the A330 and now the A330neo. The A300B4 featured a centre fuel tank and new wing flaps. They flew roughly 12 as they approached the end of their operations. Moving along, the airline also flew the likes of the A310-200 and also the A310-300, a type which many have actually struggled to find distinct differences to that of the A300. But really, the A310 was the second airliner produced by Airbus after the A300 and was the smaller option to that A300. Variety was certainly present with Pan Am, as the airline also flew the iconic Boeing 727-200 and operated near on 100 of the type before it eventually ceased operations. The airline had plans for a further 9 aircraft before it shut, but these were set to be used aircraft, and unfortunately, as we know, they never arrived with Pan Am. The airline also flew the trusty Boeing 737, the -200 specifically, but only operated 5 of them, as the main aircraft within their fleet was really the 727. With that being said though, the aircraft which made Pan Am, was the Boeing 747. The airline flew the 747-100B and the 747-200B at the time it ceased operations, and was also the 747 launch customer. Just because of this alone, Pan Am automatically etched itself into aviation history. There was Pan Am Express, however that can potentially be another focus for another day, and I'm just going to move on to now the historic fleet before the video ends. Interestingly enough, the airline had actually ordered the Airbus A320, but did eventually cancel the aircraft. They were the worldwide launch customer of the 707 series and flew a total of 8 of them before retiring them in 1974. They also flew other variants of the 747, including the -100, -200B, -200C, -200F, and the SP. It's safe to say that nowadays they've become known for their 747 operations to those new to the industry. The airline also flew the Lockheed L-1011 and various McDonnell Douglas aircraft. That is the fleet of Pan Am. Once again, thank you very much for tuning into another one of my videos, and if there's an airline you want me to cover, whether it be flying or not currently operational for their fleet, please don't hesitate to let me know. I'd like to thank you very much for tuning into another one of my videos, and I do very much look forward to you all joining me in the next one.
Erase all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly.